Hello everybody. So it's been a while. I have not uploaded in a long time and obviously things have changed. I am platinum blonde again. I've been this color before and I'm in a new apartment. This is my new place and that little one's new. Hey. That is Rue. She is my foster puppy and Finley is right there next to her. So I have made it my goal for this year to upload at least one video a week. And that actually is kind of a lot, even though it's just one a week. It really is just to one, make time for it, two, decide what I'm gonna do and make sure it looks good and actually upload it and everything. So this is gonna be a big deal. But we will see how it goes. I am really excited to be doing this again because it is something I thoroughly enjoy. I really enjoy filming myself doing my makeup because it also kind of helps me over the years, like see my progress and how I do my makeup. And I really do love watching myself grow. And I really do also love, even though I'm not a professional, teaching others just a few little things that they can do to apply their makeup. So yeah, I do a few things on Instagram every now and then in Snapchat, and I will put my social medias down below for you to follow me on those and add me, and you can watch everything through there because honestly that's where I am most of the time. But I did make it a goal this year to upload once a week, and I'm going to try and keep that goal, and if not, do it more. But we will see how that goes. Like I said, I just really enjoy doing this, and I'm trying to make it a habit now to do this. This is my go-to everyday look, everyday makeup, not like rushing out the door, everyday quick stuff. This is my everyday makeup. I usually do this very subtle smoky eye with some lashes and a nude lip. And if you want to see how I got this, then just keep watching and I'll see you at the end of the video. Bye. Hi. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. Hi. Hello. No? Okay. Okay, jumping right into it, I've already primed and moisturized my skin, so I'm just going to go ahead and get into my foundation. I use a little bit of my L'Oreal Pro Glow and a little bit of my Fenty foundation. I am in the shade 150 in the Fenty foundation and shade 202 in the L'Oreal. And I'm just going to get this on my face like that. Okay, and now that my foundation is on, I am going to now put on my concealer for my under eyes to brighten them up a little bit, and I use the ColourPop concealer in Fair Neutral. And I also put it on my eyelids as like a primer for my eyeshadow. And I use this contouring brush from Real Techniques to blend it out. I would be using a beauty sponge, like my Ride or Die from Real Techniques, but this one ate it. So I do not have one right now, and I need to go get one. I have everything on my face as far as cream and liquids go. I'm going to now set it with powder. I always use the Coty Airspun powder in translucent, and I'm now going to be taking that on a brush and patting it into my skin. And I'm gonna take a bigger brush and do the bigger areas of my face. Okay, so now that my brows are done, I went ahead and just did them off camera because it's that's like a whole video in itself, I think, that I can do, and I will save that for later. But moving on, I'm going to do my bronzer. And I have been using the Hula Light bronzer from Benefit, and I've actually been really loving it. I didn't think I would care for it that much, but it's really nice. And since I'm so fair, it's like the perfect shade for me. So now that my bronzer is done, I'm going to now put some blush on, and I use this NARS blush here. This is the shade Deep Throat, and it is a beautiful, like, looks hot pink, but it just adds a really nice flush to the cheeks. And I just put it right on top of the bronzer that I did. For my highlight today, I'm going to use the Sleek Solstice palette. This is now being sold at Target, if you were wondering. We now sell sleek makeup at Target. This is the Solstice palette. It's got a cream and 3 powder highlighters here. And I mix these 2 together usually, but I think I'm just gonna use the rose gold shade today. And I'm gonna take that just on a big fluffy Morphe brush. All right, so as you can see, once I added my highlighter, like my whole face just looks more glowy, youthful, fresh, and honestly, to me, it looks more natural. I am so obsessed with how this highlighter looks on my face. It has been my go-to since like November. Since we're doing my everyday like go-to makeup look so far of 2018, then we will move on to eyeshadow. There's quite a few shadows from different palettes that I like to mix together. I use mainly the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. This number 7 Glamorous Nude Eyes palette, which is awesome. And I also use a Profusion palette. Most of the colors I use are from the Jaclyn Hill palette, but I also like bring in a few other shades from those palettes that I just mentioned. But yeah, we'll just get started. Alrighty, so I can't zoom you guys in because I'm filming on my phone, so you can probably just see it from here. So starting out the look, I use my Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. Mine is So Dirty and Disgusting because it's well loved and well used. And here's what the palette looks like if you did not know. And I'm just going to be taking these 2 shades here. They're the top row. These 2 here, they're these 2 tan camel colors. I'm just going to mix them back and forth for my transition shade. I'm using just a fluffy brush to blend this into my crease area. So the transition shade is on, and after that I just get another fluffy brush and go in with a very soft light brown shade. I'm putting that in right below that transition shade. So as you can see, we are just creating this very neutral, more these like soft brown shade colors on my eye. I'm going to be blending these out between each shadow with that first brush we used for the transition shade, and just keep blending them until they're really, really smooth. Now with a very small tapered brush from Morphe, I'm gonna take a dark brown shade and just focus it right here on that outer corner of my eye. Okay, so that is all the dark shadows, and now I'm going to add a shimmer to my lid. And with that, I am going to be taking my number 7 Glamorous Nude Eyes palette. I got this for Christmas, and it is actually an awesome palette. You get all of these shimmers and 1 matte. And what I've been doing is mixing this silvery shade with this rose gold shade and putting those on top of my lid. And that is the shimmer that I put on. Really, really subtle and gorgeous though. I love the yellowy shade that I like to add at the end right on top. It just adds a little more glam, I think, to the look. For my inner highlight, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Master Holographic Highlighter in 050. It's the prismatic one. It is like a stark white, but when you put it on, it's kind of iridescent. It's very strange. Okay, so I applied my lashes and mascara, and now all that's left to do is lipstick. My favorite shade of lipstick to wear with this look is a very nude lipstick, and it's my all-time favorite nude from ColourPop. This is Magic Wand. It is their Ultra Satin liquid lipsticks, but I make it matte, so I will show you how I do that. So I put the lipstick on, then I will take my translucent powder again and a brush and just pat it on my lips. I know some people put like the tissue in front of their lips and then put powder on, but I think I just don't care. I think it works either way. But it took from a very peachy nude to a very muted peachy nude when we make it matte. But yeah, and this lasts all day. It's my go-to, so yeah. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it, and I am trying to get back in the swing of things like I said in the beginning. It's just I was uninspired for a long time, and I'm really busy with work, but this is something I really truly enjoy, so I'm trying to get back into it, trying to upload at least once a week, but we will see how that goes. But this is just something I really enjoy, so I'm just trying to share it with you. But yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video to let me know that you liked it, and comment below what you want to see next, and don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.